share the video, everybody. Please share the video. Hey, Alana, my baby. Hey, boo. Hey, everybody. It's a lot going on, child. It's a lot going on. We're going to get right into it. Lawanda, how you doing, baby? Clear Vision, how you doing? Sophie, hey, boo. Lawanda, hey, love. Funky Junkie, hey. CEO, how you doing, baby? Nurse K, how you doing, baby? Nurse K, and let's be honest, how y'all doing, boo? Come on in the room, child. They didn't combine their channel. Yes, child. Nessie, how you doing, boo? Bougie Auntie, how you doing, baby? Come on in. Not Dory. You're so funny. I know, right? Child, come on in. Child, come on in. Alana, my baby. Let's see. Nessie, I said Nessie. Lawanda, how you doing, boo? Come on in. Miss Darlings, where have you been, child? Where have you been? Funky Junkie, how you doing, baby? Child, now why is Pizarro on her way to the hospital? What happened to Pizarro? She said something about something fell on her. What is she talking about? What was she joking, y'all? I was like, is she joking? Because we would have heard her scream or something before. What? Child, I don't even know, child. Bunky, how you doing, child? I don't know what's going on. Cherry, how you doing? I don't know if Pizarro was joking or what, but I hope she was joking. But child, it is a lot going on. Now, I'm trying to understand. Now, okay. Dory, okay, I get what Dory was saying in a sense. Dory was trying to be devil's advocate. Dory, I get what you were saying, but come on, child. I was like, what are you talking about? It's a cash grab, Alana said. Alana said it's a cash grab. I don't know, child. Lawanda said, child, I don't think so, because she wouldn't have just hung up like that, because people are genuinely concerned. Why would you end your live like that? She gonna say, you don't know, I was just trolling. Now, here's the deal. That live was good, absolutely. Now, I'm trying to figure out, now, here's the deal. I hope that man did not get fired. I genuinely hope. Lemon took responsibility at the very end. Lemon is very stubborn in his ways, and y'all know I love me some Lemon, but he's very stubborn in his ways. He don't want to take responsibility. He wants to push stuff off on people because he hates when people say it's your fault. He hates it. He just hates it. And I don't know why. Hey, C-Mac, he just hates when people say it's his fault. So he was like, it was not his fault. And I'm like, a random person comes to my house and I put them on the phone with YouTube. It's my fault if they get doxxed. It's his fault. He said it basically. But then when he was trying to say what wasn't his fault is people seeing the name tag or something, because he genuinely didn't notice. But that was still his fault, is what I'm saying. And him getting doxxed was his fault. People calling the job was his fault. Hey, Missing Piece, it was his fault. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm like, come on. So he denied it for the longest. Finally, he said it was his fault. Okay. It was about accountability. Ms. Darling said, Lemon, come out, be free. Oh, child, I don't know. Now, people were trying to make it on if it was a gay thing or not. But what Ghetto and Audio were trying to say was that if Lemon keeps doing, say, like zesty stuff, okay, he keeps reacting and acting zestily, then that's what they're saying is that their beef is, because they're defending him, saying he's not GAY, he's not GAY, right? They're saying he's not that, but they're defending him. So I'm like, what? Hey, Dory. I'm like, what? So that's what I'm like, and Lemon saying he really don't care what people think. And if they have a problem with it, don't be friends with him or just leave him alone or whatever. But that's not a way you treat somebody that you care about as a caring friend, or somebody that has your back. You don't just dismiss them like they're nothing. How does that make people feel? You don't just dismiss people like they're nothing. That's their thing. Does anybody understand that? Hey, Lawanda. Child, see, Mac, I don't know, child, but it's just a hot mess. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Where's the miscommunication coming in? The guy was there to just do his job. That's it. The guy didn't ask to be doxxed. He didn't know nothing about YouTube. He didn't. He know nothing about YouTube. Who knew that Diva was going to run that fast and dox this damn man? But this is why they keep telling Lemon to not show anything in the back. They keep telling, Ghetto was like, turn your camera off, Lemon, turn your camera off. Every time Lemon turns his camera on, it's always a mess. I I just don't get, it's always a mess. Always. I'm just like, it's just sad, you know? Oh, Dory, hold on, baby. It's just sad. It's like, come on. That's what they said, Erica. His gender doesn't matter if he's a true fan. That's what Ghetto was saying. It doesn't matter. Audio said it doesn't matter either. But the fact is that when they are running around here, people are sending Audio's mom lies saying that her son is gay or whatever. Okay, and then the other one, you know, they're over there sending, you know, saying following Ghetto around, saying that Ghetto, you know, is in love with Lemon or whatever. That's what they're doing. And it's because they're friends with Lemon. So when you want him to all of a sudden have your back, instead Lemon is saying, well, if it bothers you that they're doing all this stuff or saying all this stuff, then go ahead, goodbye or whatever. If it bothers you, then don't talk to me. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. Miss Darlings, what I have to say about that doesn't matter, baby. It don't matter because I don't really even care, child. Okay. But I really don't even care. But, and so, you know, neither here nor there. It's not going to stop me from talking to nor liking Lemon. So I don't disclose what I have to say on my thoughts on that. And it really don't matter. But it just is what it is. And that's what they're trying to get him to say is that Lemon, you know, you need to, if they're going to, if Ghetto said, if he's going to be defending him, then he's going to have to, you know, do better. And Lemon keeps doing stuff, you know, and then not approaching the guy when the guy said that he thought he was gay at first. He thought he was that, right? Then I guess he just attacked him or didn't attack him. He just like sat there and said nothing. And Lemon was like, dude, Ghetto was like, dude, you didn't even say nothing. You didn't even say nothing when he was saying that he looked at you and the first thought was this. So Ghetto was like, I'm not going to even, you know, I'm not going to, oh, hold on. Let me mod up Honey Love. Hold on, child. Okay. So child, hold on. Oops. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I had to close that one out. Okay. So okay. So it, you know, that's what had happened. And I'm like, oh my God. So it was a lot of situations that were happening that came into play that were being addressed. And it's like it wasn't being addressed the proper way, I guess, that it should. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Child, what is happening, child? So I don't know. It's a lot going on. Lemon's going to come on and then Sour Patch came up to prove a point. Sour Patch said, Lemon, you were worried about how she was talking about the other one's child at first, right? How she was talking about the other one's child. She said, and Lemon said he was worried about how that would look if he befriended Sour Patch after that, after she had talked about two-piece child or whatever, right? Okay. Now she said, so now you're worried about what people say about, you know, you told Ghetto and them not to worry about what people say, but clearly Lemon was worried about what people say because he was telling Sour Patch that he couldn't talk to her because of what she said about two-piece child. So there was a contradiction there. And she was like, that's spooked up. You know, she was like, that's spooked up. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, that's where she's saying that you're being a hypocrite because you were telling them not to worry about what people say, but you were worried about what people say. Child, I said, oh my God, it's a lot going on. Hey, Sagittarius. I'm like, what is going on, child? Erica, how you doing, Mimi? I'm like, what the hell is going on? Please share the video, child. I'm just like, it's a lot going on, child. I'm like, what? So it was a lot of going back and forth there. Now, Pizarro made peace with Ghetto. So Pizarro, Lord help me. Christa made peace with Ghetto. So Christa's allowed back on Lemon's panel now. And she missed Lemon and Lemon missed her. So it is what it is. Y'all, I don't have no beef. I just like them to be beefing and fighting. Y'all know that's what I like. Okay. I just admit it. It is what it is. Lemon gonna pull a long one tonight. I guess he is, child. I'll be up in it. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. I'll be all up in it, child. All the way up in it, child. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, child. I'll be all up in it, baby. Okay. Your laptop tripping, child. I guess so, Gubs. Mm-hmm. Child, it's a lot going on. Oh, just Christa returns. I know Alana. I knew she would. I knew she would come back. I knew it. I knew it. And Lemon didn't even remember saying it was up to ghetto. He didn't even remember. I'm like, oh my God. He didn't even remember, child. I'm like, what? I knew it. So I'm like, okay, cool. It just is what it is. So I don't know. I don't know. So now it's going to be awkward because Ghetto was saying he's concerned about the fact that they have a vacation, that they're planning on vacation, that they have Vegas planned, already. Honey Love said all he's going to do is be a victim, wash, rinse, repeat, and Just Krista is sick too. Child. Y'all are crazy. She loves abuse, Alana said. I guess she do, child. I don't know. But Ghetto's trying to figure out, like he said, he thinks he knows Lemon, but he really don't know him. Now he doesn't mean he doesn't know him, the fact of him being uh gay or not. We can't say the word because people got flagged by AI for saying that. Okay. So you know, he's like, he really is not a fact of that. It's just a fact of if he doesn't know him as a person, like he doesn't know who he is. And then Lemon said, yeah, you do know me. So I don't know. He said they have to have a conversation. So I'm like, what? LaWanda, I don't know. I don't care, child, who he's sleeping with or if he's sleeping with anybody in Vegas. I don't know. I don't know. But the people's, the people, if they like him, they like him. If they don't, they don't. That's all it is to it. And they said that they cleared it. Audio said he didn't have a problem. Ghetto said he didn't have a problem. He said that the problem that they have is just with people following him around and them saying he's straight, he's straight, he's straight, but yet he's doing otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Every other thing when he turns his camera on is proving something zesty. That's what they're saying. Okay. Now somebody was in the chat talking about, what did they say? They're talking about a leopard bedspread, wigs on mannequins, and grinder. I was reading Pizarro's chat. They said, and y'all still questioning? I said, oh my God. Y'all, people are crazy. Y'all are nuts. I said, I forgot who put that, but it was funny as hell. I said, oh my God. Hey, Meow, how you doing, baby? Exactly, Gubs girl. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, what? I just cannot, child. It was just funny as hell. Okay. I was like, what? Sophie, child. He loves Nicki Minaj, child. I'm just like, y'all are crazy. This was a lit live, baby. It was lit. And I said, damn it. It was one for the books, Pizarro. Yes. And it was some good content. I have to admit, it was some good content. Lord, I just heard Sassy. I don't know why you've been missing everything. Sassy has been coming in at the butt end of everything. I don't know why, child, but that's how it's been lately. I'm like, Sassy, you are slacking. Yeah, exactly. Missing piece. That's what I say. Uh-huh. Yep. Peach just me said characters are being revealed. Child, it's a lot. Oh, that was your comment, Sophie? That was Sophie's comment. I couldn't remember whose comment it was. Child, that is so funny. Sophie, you are crazy. I was hollering. I said, what the hell? Child, that is funny as fuck. Okay. I could not. I had to stop. I had to just keep going. It just a lot. I know mine was busy too, Sassy, until I went to the emergency room and then they set my ass down. Well, I don't go back till Saturday, but I'm just like, ugh, my chest is still hurting. But yeah. Child, it was just funny as hell to me. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, Miss Darlings. If he is, he is. Who cares? If he admits it, he does. If he don't, he don't. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. It just is what it is, child. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's true too. Now you said you don't care if he is, yeah, he is just too old to be lying about it. I agree. If that's the case, I agree too, because this is not like the old days or whatever. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Child, I'm just like, thank you, Sassy. Yeah, so I'm just like, oh my God, I'm like, what is going on? I just hope that that dude did not lose his job, and I think that he had to go back and not talk about it. He had to go in there and get his stuff or whatever and leave because they're probably going to assign somebody else to work on the heater, or maybe that guy just had to set the heater. Maybe that's all what had to happen. But I just hope he didn't lose his job because it didn't take somebody. See, to Lemon got it when that lady came up there and said people at this time are losing their jobs. I had been saying on there, I hope that guy didn't lose his job. I hope that guy didn't lose his job. But when Jennifer came up there and Jennifer said, well, you know, at this time people are losing their jobs. Yes, they are losing their jobs. People are losing their jobs. But that's common. I mean, did I have to say that specifically? You know, it's a bad time. People are losing their jobs and stuff. It's a bad time. That's why I said I hope that man didn't lose his job. You know? I just don't get it. It just don't make sense, child. I'm like, what? Child. It's just sick. It's really sick. And I don't know, you know, it's just I limit. I think he wants to give some, I think he wants to show every detail of his life. And you don't have to limit because that's why people are getting into they're all into the business, all into the business. And it's like, what? They're all into the business. Don't give them nothing. If they can latch on to somebody, get a name or something, anything, they're going to take it and run with it. Especially Diva, because she has no life. You know that already. She has no damn life. Hey, Swag, how you doing, my baby? She has no life. She wants to ruin yours and everybody around you. You know that already. Now that guy, you know, he shouldn't have. Now, if he lied saying he didn't have Facebook and he do, she gonna have everybody called on that damn Facebook. Mark my words. She gonna have everybody called on that damn Facebook. It's a damn shame. That's what she gonna have. And it makes no sense. I'm like, what? I don't know. There is no point, Alana. It's just sick. It's just sick. And for Dimples to get her barrel back manly arse up there trying to talk mess, don't nobody care what you got to say. You shouldn't have ran up there talking about the person's name. She went up there announcing the person's name like she didn't want a gold medal. Okay? Go sit your knock kneed, okay, 7'1" arse down. You weird bareback, literally a bear-shaped back weirdo. Okay, period. Sick of it. Yeah, he did. That's true. He should have realized it already. I think I think when he's smoking, this is why people shouldn't smoke. I think it lets your guard down. I think it really lets your guard down. Very few can control it. It lets your guard down. You don't know what the hell is going on with Lemon drinking, smoking, and everything. It's like he's not on alert as he should be. He's not on high alert. You know? And maybe the guy means he has a Facebook, but he's not active on it. Remember when I was like, I don't have one because I'm not active on it. That's why. And everything shut down. So it's been shut down for years. Since I went on YouTube, it's been shut down. So I think that's the thing too. You know what I'm saying? Is that people think just because somebody say they don't have one, maybe they don't have one at all. But people don't know about reverse searches and all this other shit. You know, that shit is real. Why you think I don't put pictures of nobody that I'm dating on here? Hell no. Well, I did before. And y'all see how quick they found them. I'm like, what is wrong with people? So why I want to keep making the same stupid mistake? Nope. It's just crazy. They swear it don't, Gubs girl. They swear it don't. They swear it's me. I'm like, I'm like, it just be because I know that when Lemon forgets, child, it's when he done smoked. I'm like, please stop smoking. Please stop smoking. Okay? Because he lets his guard down every single time. Every single time he lets his guard down. I'm like, come on now. And then ZX bought his raggedy rank mouth self up there. Okay. Ours up there. I'm like, why did you bring up? Don't nobody want to hear what you had to say. You already went live. You had your chance. You don't go dictate nobody's panel talking about who needs to drop down and who don't. You need to drop your teeth on them gums properly. That's what you need to do. So those teeth won't fall out your head. That's what you need to do. Okay? But we ain't talking about that, are we? Huh? We ain't talking about that. Sick of it. We heard it. I don't know what you're talking about, but babe, I don't know what you're saying. Hey, Sour Patch, my baby. How you doing, boo? You got exactly what I was saying. Yep, but it went back to OBS. If not, if of me not calling him to tell him. Yep. That I remember. That's why I said I did get I got it. I nailed it because I found what you were saying. I said, okay, I understood exactly what you were saying. It was hypocritical because he was worried about other people then. And Lemon is always worried about how people think of him. You always are, Lemon, because you always saying people gonna say it was me. People gonna think it was me. You always say that. So for him to say that they're worried about what people got to say, what? What? Yeah, she let him up. She let him up, and then she let his ass right down too. She sure did, but she let his ass right on down. So it wasn't that she let him get up there and drag nobody. She let his ass come right back down. She let him up, and as fast as he was up, he was down, child. I said, oh yes, absolutely. Oh yeah. So that's okay, Cherry. So I don't know, child. So it's a lot that's going on, child. It is a lot that's going on. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Make sure y'all share the video out. Oh yeah, absolutely. Make sure y'all share the video out. There's a lot going on, child. Now, what else had went on? So that's what's happening. I know. I don't know if it was true or not. I don't know. Pizarro trolls a lot. She said something fell on her, but if something fell on her, she would have screamed long before then. She would have said that right before. She would have just ended her live like that. You know, we would have heard her screaming before, I imagine. She said something fell on her. She didn't say it just fell on her. She said something that fell on her. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think she had to go get the sound bites, I'm guessing. But we didn't hear nothing fall, so I don't know, child. I'm just like, I hope everything's okay with her. It's just a lot going on, child. I'm like, what? What is really happening? Beef sector is sectoring, child. Absolutely, it is sectoring, child. Sectoring. Now, I know that Ghetto has been, he's been, in a lot of, taking a lot of heat. I think audio has been taking heat, and it is what it is, child. Oh yeah. June said, Teresa, you was correct what you told Lemon. You know how it is over here, so you protect the people that's around you. Yeah, it was Lemon's responsibility to protect that man and didn't put him on camera. That's what I'm saying. Or if at least if you put him on camera, you got to look and make sure there's no name tag or anything. That you already know that. He just dropped the ball, and he knows he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He said it was his fault. The man don't know YouTube from a can of paint. He don't know us, and him telling them that quick is not justifiable because that's not enough for anybody to retain anything. Everything that's happening in real time, that's not enough to retain nothing. You know? What do you mean? How did it end? Pizarro said that she was going to the or to the hospital. I don't know, child. Oh, thank you, Sassy. Yeah, I was trying to tell him it's his responsibility. It's like you can't say, "Oh, it's this man's responsibility." No, the man don't know YouTube. He don't know YouTube at all. Come on. Yeah, she did sound like she was crying, but was she joking? CEO is saying it was both their responsibility. Wow. Okay. I hear you. No, they got nothing resolved. Nope, Swag, nothing at all resolved, baby. Nothing. Nothing. So Swag agrees to it was both their responsibility. So okay, let's do a vote. Who thinks that it was Lemon's responsibility as far as the man being doxxed and the man showing his name tag? Press 1. Press 1. Now, You have to understand, this man didn't know YouTube from a can of paint. Okay. So y'all are saying it was his responsibility, the guy's responsibility for coming online and getting doxxed. Press 1 if you believe it's a man's responsibility. It was the maintenance man's responsibility. Or press 2 if you believe it was Lemon's fault. Okay. So CEO said 1. If it was both, press 3. Mm-hmm. I can't either, Sassy. I can't either. I'm shocked. I'm shocked too. Yes. Wow. Wow. Okay. So some people believe it was both their faults. Okay. So CEO said it was both their faults. They're desensitized, the Sassy said, child. Alana said 1, it was the man's fault, child. Alana, you are bad. Alana said it was the maintenance man's fault, child. Ooh, child. 2, because we can't just be putting folks on camera. That's what I'm saying, Erica. You know how when you see somebody, like that time when my sister came over, I said, hold on. And I didn't tell her not to walk in front of the camera, but she did. And I was like, oh, shoot. And I was like, oh, well, you already did it. I thought she already walked in front. She didn't know that it was how it was, and I was like, oh, shoot. And it was my responsibility. I should have told her, but there was nothing she was showing. So I was like, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, it happened before. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Child. Tracy, I think you would have dropped down if it had happened to you. Oh, if it would have wait, if what would happen, if what would happen to me, babes, if the person came on there, he couldn't have known about what happens in here. I hadn't thought of that. Exactly, Swag. See? Okay, let's vote again. Swag didn't know. Okay, this maintenance man does not know about YouTube. He does not know about YouTube. I know that he heard Lemon cussing people out. I get that. But this maintenance man does not know YouTube from a can of paint. Lemon told him real quick, oh man, they're gonna dox you. What is doxing? He didn't even know what doxing was. Think about it. So let alone showing a name tag with a place, and he's talking to people from all over the world. He don't know he don't know how these people are, how they get down. He didn't know that Lemon had been doxxed already and that they could potentially find his shit. He didn't know that. Think about it. The man did not know it. So based on that, the man didn't know YouTube from a can of paint. And Lemon is like telling them real fast, okay, dude, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. It doesn't matter. So he doesn't know YouTube from a can of paint. He gets on there and he gets doxxed. But Lemon first was like, no, I told him it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But then Lemon admitted it was his fault in the end for putting him on there. Yes, because Lemon know he should have protected your guests that's in your home, your maintenance man for your apartments. I feel that he should have protected him. Lemon then assumed responsibility in the end, but not for the whole thing. So how many people think that it was both of their faults? Press 3 if you think it's both of their faults. Press 1 if you think it's maintenance man's fault. Press 2 if you think it's Lemon's fault. Let's go, y'all. Let's do it again. Come on. Come on. Oh, exactly. Exactly, Corinne. Yep. Okay. Okay, so Gub said 3. Okay, Meow says 3 is both their fault. Okay. 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 Okay, so a lot of people are changing to 3. It's both their fault. Okay. Well, okay, I hear y'all. I hear what y'all saying. I'm just saying, child. Okay, Sassy, you have a good one, child. It's just a lot going on. I'm like, what the hell? So I was trying to see it now. Okay, so I have to respect the fact that some people still believe it was the guy's fault. Okay, I get it. I get it. So some people still believe it was both their fault. It was Lemon's fault and the guy's fault. I see what you're saying. Okay, I respect that. I should bring this to the beef court, child. Me, the Miss O, the Miss O, this needs to go to court. Baby, the Miss O is on Ghetto's top. Somebody was in the chat. Oh, wait, who was it? Who was it? Oh, I forgot who it was. Anyways, they was in the chat. Was it Just Nasty, I think? No, I don't know. But somebody was in the chat saying, why is the Miss O on Ghetto's top about everything? I was like, oh, and I had to read. I said, they want to know the Miss O. Miss O was like, I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. It was so funny, child. I was like, what? Child. It was so damn funny. I could not stop. I said, what? And then Miss O went off. She was like, well, is that, she was all, well, Ghetto, that's what we talk about you and blah, 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 blah. Child, it was going at it. I was like, dang. I was like, why are they going at it, child? Why are they going at it? Okay. Why are they going at it? It happened on Lemon's personal phone. He made the decision to take the tape off and show the guy no matter what. Have anybody seen Drip? Drip? Drip, Drip. Drip, we calling you to the panel, baby. Come on, Drip. Drip, come on. Can somebody go get Drip? Tracy was the one that told Lemon to tell the men to block all his Facebook. Exactly. Lemon did tell him after the docs. Child, I'm trying to tell you. I was trying to tell him ASAP to lock it down ASAP, but the guy didn't know how serious it was, I think. He didn't know. Nobody believes. Okay, look, let me tell y'all. Every guy I've ever talked to that heard y'all on YouTube, they think people are sick. They're like, they don't believe this shit goes on. You don't understand. They don't believe it. They're like, what? Who's doing that? Why are people doing that? How are they doing? They don't understand it. They think people are sick. Free Lemon. They think people are sick. You know, they're like, why are y'all? I can't believe y'all do that. They don't believe the ish goes on. So that's what I'm saying. People don't really know what it's about. They don't. You sneak on here, Swag, you crazy. Child. Rhonda said it was Lemon's phone, so he was responsible for what happened with Lemon's phone. Keywords, Lemon's phone. I hear you, baby. I hear you. I believe the same thing, but other people are saying it's both of them's fault, child. So let them have, we all have our own opinions, child. Okay. It's just funny to me. I'm just like, what is going on? Now, Drip got into a fight. Does anybody know that Drip got into a fight? Does anybody care about this fight? Because I'm like, I don't know why a lot of people aren't talking about it. Envy did the damn thing on that Envy. I love when your chat, I mean, your commentary was all over the place. I loved it. Envy covered it on members only, baby, and it was lit. Envy covered it on members only, and it was lit, baby. Okay. Now he didn't have the actual. Oh, you tell your husband this is a project submitting. You are so funny, child. That is your adult children think it's weird. I'm telling you, Swag. Really? You put the headset to someone's ear, and they got mad and said, "I don't want to hear that ish." Yep, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yep. Anyway, child, it is just so crazy. I cannot even, child. I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on, baby? Okay. Now, I wonder how this is going to affect their Vegas trip. Now, I know Ness was in chat. I don't know what Ness was saying because I was up to the top, but Ness was saying something, child, and I don't know. I think that I don't know, but I wonder how this is going to affect, like Ghetto said, the intimacy. How is it going to affect the intimacy of the trip? And I'm thinking, whether he's buying bottles or not, it's a different dynamic because then he can't be saying, oh, Lemon, look at that beach over there or whatever, or go holler at that beach over there or go get that, or grab some bees for him to hook up with, because it won't be. I guess that's where the whole thing is going to come into play, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It just, it makes it kind of not awkward, but he's like going to introduce him to some of his friends and stuff, his close people. So I'm like, oh, Lord. So I guess you want to know what you're getting into. Sour Patch said this will end the beef sector as one of the last epic moments. You are so crazy, child. Mo Better, how you doing, baby? Child, I am just, it is so funny. Y'all are just hilarious. I cannot. Y'all are just funny as hell, okay? I cannot, child. I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on, baby? What is going on? I don't know, but I just want to know. I don't. Do y'all think? I still don't think audio is going to Vegas. Does anybody think? I just get a feeling he's not amped about it. I don't think he's going. Does anybody think audio is going to Vegas? I don't think so. Child, I just don't think so. Child, I don't know if maybe some of his frat friends are coming or whatever. I don't know. I know that that Mrs. Ghetto says she's bringing her brother. She has three brothers and she's bringing her brothers. And I was like, okay. So, child, I'm like, child, I wish I was going now, child. She's bringing her three brothers. Okay, child. No, let me calm down. Just saying. Okay. That's true too, swag. Yeah, that's true. Child. It's a lot going on. I'm trying to tell y'all, is a lot going on. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Okay. I'm just saying, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But I'm just trying to figure now has anybody seen Lolo? Lolo, drip, drip. I'm yelling for drip down my hallway. Drip, drip, drip. Has anybody seen drip? Now I know Mike G said he was beating Drip's face in. And he said he had to stop himself because at that point, I guess Drip wasn't swinging. Now, I don't know if something was wrong with Drip's arms, but they did say Drip is sick. Okay. They did say Drip is sick. I'm like, oh my God. So I don't know, child, if Drip was punching or not punching. But if somebody's right in your face, you can't get them off of you. I have just never heard of a 5'6" guy beating up a 7'1" guy. So I'm like, where is Drip? Did Drip win or what? You know? Child. I think if anything goes down in Vegas, they will blame audio in some way. They're already doing it earlier today, shaking my head. Really? How would they blame him? You hope Drip wasn't dripping? Sour Patch, you are crazy, child. I'm just like, what? Now, the other guy, Mike G he didn't have no, he said I guess he got hit in the eye, but it wasn't swollen or nothing. And he's a light-skinned guy. So he wasn't, hey, he was fine. He was ready to go, nuck and buck. So I'm like, so Lemon, I guess a 5'6" guy can beat a 7'1" guy. That's what they're saying. That Drip lost, apparently. I don't know. I'm looking for Drip. You said if he didn't use his arms, how was he fighting, kicking and biting? I don't know because something happened. Now here's what I'm thinking. Maybe he knocked his teeth out. Maybe because his pinky finger was swollen. Remember his pinky finger was swollen? So how was Mike G's pinky finger swollen? Unless he must have went up and caught and punched and caught his tooth. That's the only thing I'm thinking. But then they said Drip didn't have teeth. So what make it make sense? Oh yeah, she's going back, Sarah Patch. Hey, LaKendra, how you doing? To be honest, all these envious A haters been trying to mess up Lemoncation. Keep it real. Yep, these people know who the hell Lemon is. This day excuse to exit stage left. Now, oh, you think so, LaKendra? So LaKendra has a different viewpoint. LaKendra's thinking that these people just don't want to go with Lemon just because they don't want to go. Is that what you're saying? Okay, that's a different perspective. Nobody's ever said that, LaKendra. But I hear what you're saying, babe. Wow. Wow. Bunky said, I can't do this. Hey, Bunky. I don't know, child. I don't think people are trying to back out at all, in my opinion. But I respect your opinion. I don't think so. If he couldn't use, okay. Bunky, you are crazy, child. Shanti, how you doing, baby? He's not facing them to go, or he's not forcing them to go, Swag said. Yeah. Hey, Shanti. Alana said, absolutely, Sour Patch. Just Christa is desperate for attention. She loves getting talked to like trash. Child, y'all are crazy. Her and Ghetto, yep. Well, I think her and Ghetto, yep. Piece it out, yep. Terry said it's her or JC. Book Terry. Book Terry. Well, Terry ain't got no bearing on nothing. She's trash, period. So Terry, ain't nobody choosing you, hoe, and you ain't going nowhere. Okay, so I don't know why the hell you trying to give an ultimatum to any damn body. She thinks she got some big cojones up in there. Every time you start with me and I time somebody out for addressing me, ill addressing me, okay, your ass is always trying to untime them back, beach, and my foot will forever be on your goddamn clit, ho. So shut up, okay? Sick of it. Okay, got me spooked up. That live was epic. One for the books, exactly, Lynette. Yep. The guys are upset because they simply want to know the truth. How can they feel comfortable and they may be labeled next just by association? It's all crazy. That's what I'm saying. But Lemon said if they're worried about it, then leave him the fuck alone and get away. And I'm like, what? How can you, like, you gotta defend, you gotta stand up for your friends or you won't have any. I mean, how are you just gonna dismiss people to the side? Now that I don't agree with. I'm like, what? Okay, LaKendra said it's getting to that. It's getting too hot in the kitchen now. But when they needed him to ride his wave, they was cool. Audio was never going anywhere, court or nothing else. Scary arse. That's what LaKendra said. Child, really? You don't? I don't think. I said in the beginning I didn't think he was going. He just didn't seem like he wanted to go. He was like, That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Child, that's my belief. You know, child. Swag said that did you say Christa's the reason why you took your membership from his page? You are crazy, child. I heard you saying that the other day too, and I said, what? I was like, Swag is nuts. I said, you really let somebody cause you to take a membership away, child. That was funny as hell. That was so funny to me. I'm like, okay. Child, that is hilarious. Okay. That is funny. Yep, that's what he said. If you don't want to deal with him, then bounce. That's what he said, Alana. Yep. That, and I'm like, why would you say? I would never say that to Livin or anybody else that I say that I'm cool with. If you don't want to deal with me, bounce. I would never say that. That's just not cool, you know? Tasha said, I think that Lemon, Ghetto, and Audio should talk. I agree. I think so too. hmm But I don't know if he'll let them both up at the same time because he may feel like he's ganged up on. That's what I would do. If he goes live later, I would let them up at the same time. That way they can talk it all out. You know what I'm saying? Lynette said he's only concerned about clicks and views, not about anything else. I'm so glad Lolo wasn't in attendance for the Ish show. Well, that's what Repair said. That's why I said it was a will or skill issue because he has the skills but was willingly deflecting. Yeah. They said they were leaving if she returned. Who said that, child? Who? Terry? Bye, Terry. Terry, let the good Lord hit you where he split you, hoe. Period. Okay? Because we don't care. Yeah, these two are his. I think they really like him. Yeah, they really books with him. Thank you, Sour Patch, my baby. Thank you, boo. Hey, Pretty Black. How you doing, baby? Yeah, Alana, you're right. Yelling at some people don't, I tell you. Corinne said, Tracy, do you remember you told us you was responsible for walking your cousins to the store? Or to the store because you would protect them. You've been my YouTube cousin ever since. Oh, thank you, babes. Thank you, boo. Yep. Oh yeah, it's a lot going on, child. So I don't know what time did Lemon schedule his live for. I guess he scheduled it for 6 o'clock. I'm not for sure, but I know I wanted to come back on here because I'm gonna be bored all week, y'all. So I'm gonna be y'all gonna be sick of seeing me because I'm gonna be on here like every day. Uh-huh. Every day. Unless when my boo comes over. I'm gonna be here like every day, child. Uh-huh. Because y'all know I don't go back to work till Saturday. I might as well get all my hours in. If I can get all my hours in, get all my hours in, that I can, so I can be monetized by Christmas, child. Tasha said she don't like just Christa because she did try and defend her something. Her what? Hold on. This dollar sign is in the way, child. I hate, okay. She did try to defend her man. Yes, she did. That's why I loved it. Because I was like, damn, no matter what he does, Krista's right there, baby. And I just love when they be fighting. I love it because it's just funny as hell. Because I'm like, it's like nothing he do, you would think that would be it, but it's never enough. No, I've already done it, Buki. I do the news every time. I did the news earlier on a live. I'm doing the news now. This is what's going on. No, I'm not going to be running around. I'm not going to be like I used to be. No, I'm not that invested. But I'll be covering things that I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. Hey, Vibrant, how you doing, my baby? You still cooking and listening? Okay, boo. She put in her title, Lemon, is it wrong? Sour Patch is so cute, y'all. Oh my God. Sour Patch is so funny. Christa will defend Lemon till the grave, baby, and thereafter, child. She will forever defend Lemon. Okay? Don't get it twisted. No, no, swag. No, because we're two different. Krista's not a girl's girl. Christa don't care if a man got a woman or nothing. Christa will she's always for the man. I just love when they fight and he cuss her out and she cuss him out. It's just epic. The drags are just epic. I love it. Okay, but as far as anything else, no, we'll not be that. We'll not. It's not happening. There's no making up, no nothing. Nitra, I wanted to tell Nitra that too because Nitra was saying, "Oh no" or something. I was like, "Oh no, Nitra." I was like, "We good." And I tell her too. No, I just want to hear y'all fuss and fight. Mm-hmm. Okay, LaKendra, thank you, baby. Okay, babe, thank you for coming by, LaKendra. Her voice annoys you, Tasha. You crazy. Hey, Ash Child, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, love. Umi Ghetto said Ghetto was down low himself. Oh my God, stop it. He just didn't want it to get out. Only straight men over here in big rig slaps. Notice he fell back from Fruit Loops. The rest are all down low, is what you're saying. Zesty Westy. Yeah, Zesty is, oh, let me tell y'all, Zesty, you know good and goddamn well that was your picture on there. Okay, you was younger, but that's you. The dark color and everything, Ninja, stop it. Okay, we know good and well that you are hefty built. His arms is skinny, but his middle body part, he's shaped like weird. His body part is huge. He probably have a beer belly. I can see it now. He was in a closet, a pantry, as a matter of fact, a pantry. Okay? Pantries have that kind of shelving. Ain't nobody crazy. He didn't think we would know. But Zesty, you are very zesty. You was happy to show Lemon. Lemon did not want to see you, but Zesty wanted to show himself to Lemon, child. I'm like, what? I forgot about that. Child. Lynette said, no real content creator would say that to loyal people who've been riding with them. I'm going where I'm appreciated, not tolerated. Those men better wise up or just be cool with their new label. Child. I will never make up with anyone who disrespects me. Swag, yeah, like that is like, no. You thought Lynette said she thought Christa was trolling until she went live. Lynette, why did you think she was trolling? You are crazy, child. Lynette, you are funny, baby. She really did go live and put that in her title. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny, child. That is hilarious. It is so funny. Lemon say, sing my song. She be 16 on bae. Oh, bae. Oh, bae, I love you. So cute. That is so cute. Crystal would be the friend you break up with your man, and next thing you know, she's effing them. Yeah. Missing piece, you know that. Some people you have to keep them at bay, keep them at a distance, because you can't bring your man around them. That's the one. And it's like, what? Mm-hmm. Swag said he wouldn't trust her. She wouldn't trust her around a puppy. You are so crazy, child. Oh my God. Y'all are funny, child. That is hilarious. I love it. Y'all are hilarious, child. But I guess I'll go in the bushes over there, child. I guess I'll go in the bushes and listen to see what she's saying, child, because y'all know I don't drop down. I left you a comment under your last video. Okay, babes. Yes, I modded up Livin, my baby. Livin left me a comment too. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was actually setting my live up. I got to see what she was saying, but she left me a comment too. I got to go over there and check. But I did mod her up because she hadn't been in this new channel, but I did mod her up from the chat. I mean, based on her post the other day. Mm-hmm. He missed my Selena rendition. Sorry, Pat, you are so crazy, child. That is funny, child. Because Lynette said, because I just couldn't believe after the hell he's out here, he put her through, you mean, that she would still even play like she gives a hoot about him. Yeah, she does. I'm telling you, that's why it's funny. Now you see why I like it. Oh, King Roman is live, child. Let's see. I was hollering for Living. Oh, you were? Oh, you was hollering for Living. Oh, I didn't know you were, babes. I love you, my baby. Okay, I love you guys. I'm going to go over yonder in the bushes and see what she's saying. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank you, all my mods. And I will be back on Lemons. I'll see y'all on Lemons. Peace, everybody. Peace.